Welcome to the second semifinal in the American Conference for this expansion's trash tournament. We have BeterBabbit and AgentPWE, two first-timers, two newcomers to this particular tournament, but certainly not newcomers to the Hearthstone scene in general. They're great players, and we're going to see some epic fighting here to determine who is going to the finals to face Crown Cookers. So JJ, introduce us to the lineups.
Well, BeterBabbit is bringing a Highlander Rogue, a Galakrond Aggro Warrior, a Galakrond Control Warlock, and his Highlander Hunter is banned. AgentPWE is bringing a Galakrond Warrior, a Highlander Hunter, a Galakrond Control Warlock as well, and his Quest Resurrect Priest is banned because no one gets to play Resurrect Priest this season.
Word on the street has it's a mandatory ban. Please, before we get into this, drop a like on this video. Support these fantastic competitors and the Elite Hearthstone that they're dishing up for you completely for free. So a like is the least that we can ask for here. Give them some respect, and we're hopping right into this.
Yeah, BeterBabbit's starting up top, playing his Highlander Rogue in the first match. AgentPWE on the bottom playing his Galakrond Control Warlock, and we get to finally see the cards as well.
There we go. So, got the Plague of Flames. Not exactly the perfect one drop.
Wait.
Bit of glitchery going on?
That does look like glitchery, yes.
But he should have 5 cards.
Yes, it's just one card is not being displayed properly.
And nothing's happening right now.
Yeah.
Let's get back out of here. Yeah, we have been bamboozled by Blizzard. It happens, even in the semi-finals.
Blizzard, get your shit together.
Blizz. Small any company, but this needs to be fixed. Come on, what is this garbage?
I believe it is vaguely frozen.
Are they for real though? This is an important match, man. This is the semi-finals. Come on. You can't do this. You can't do this to these players and to the viewers.
I was about to say to the viewers, man. I mean, the players aren't going to be inhibited much by it, except for...
We made it back.
Yes, we're at turn 4.
Bunch of just card drawage going on, apparently.
In the theory, we should be spectating both players.
Yes. And there's a card for BeterBabbit. He's currently discovering stuff. And I think we have liftoff. I think we're good.
I'm not sure.
I'm also not sure. No, we're not. Because AgentPWE is playing cards on the bottom. Come on. It's still a weird overlay. It's terrible. I mean, come on, Blizzard. Seriously. What is this?
We are going to try this again,
yeah,
and
please,
again, and
please
again.
Remain patient. We're trying to get games coming up. We apologize for this garbage, which isn't necessarily our fault, but what you gonna do? It happens, and we can't really interrupt the players. Alright, let's see if this goes. I wonder how they do it at the pro tournaments, like the more pro tournaments.
I think they spectate both players individually. As a matter of fact, I believe they screen cap both players, and then they merge it.
They do.
The way we used to back in the day.
But that was awful.
That is awful, but it also looks worse in general, but the cards aren't upside down, which is why they do that still. Right. Because they...
I think we're good.
They don't like how they're...
I think we are good now. We have motion.
Because even Blizzard doesn't like how their spectation looks, but also they don't fix it.
Yeah. I think we are good. Let's hope.
Yes, we're good.
We got motion going on.
If a card is being played from the hand, that's usually a sign that it works.
Bunch of damage being took already on the bottom there by AgentPWE, but that's normal. He's a Warlock after all. Dark Skies drawn. That's a good card.
Veiled Worshipper,
that's
ready to
a good card. Galakrond. That's
twice to upgrade.
Pretty good card.
Yes. So yeah, Galakrond upgraded exactly twice. Needs 2 more to get ready, so he might decide to play it early.
He might just play the Zilliax too.
But yeah, he has other good plays as well.
You can combo this with Mortal Coil.
Yeah. Call him on the 1/1s, get rid of it, and draw a card without having to take damage for it. Seems like a good bargain.
Yeah. This was gonna be. Shield is good. Taunts is good. He likes
Yes,
taunts.
and it gives him 1 more invocation, which he then only needs 1 more to finish it off.
You love to see it.
Of course, taking out the Zilliax for the board means that you are healing your opponent. Which...
Wanderers won't pick up, as almost always.
Yes.
crowd favorite. Ooh, there's an albatross.
And that is good luck for the Dark Skies. Yeah. Not that any other card wouldn't have been, but you know what I mean.
And clears the board, good stuff. Galakrond also not drawn for BeterBabbit, and he has that Wanderer's Wand, which is not gonna hit Galakrond.
The Galakrond, by the way, is completely not standard. Cool. Nothing has happened to that one yet.
Yeah, you don't love that channel set.
Oh, but it's free.
It's free, but it's been free.
Well, now it's even freer.
At least you drew it. It's not really freer.
No, you rogue.
It's not even freer because it's not even green. If the 0 was at least green, it's no chill, Blizzard. In comes a Faceless though. That's a good play.
Yes, and
even has a pirate with it, which is also not a great draw off of Wanderer's Wand. Let's be honest.
But it's free.
It's free. This is at least free. That's true. Might as well.
Oh, he didn't want to transform the lackey. Because you want to have a lackey on the... I mean, he
already played your toggle. I don't know what you want
for.
Yeah. You can shadow stab it maybe if you want to push damage. It's damage lackey.
And also it goes good habits, I guess. But we're gonna see
another one.
Dark Skies again, hey.
Another one.
If it worked once, why not do it again?
It might work again. Never know.
And when in doubt, you can always another breath of face. Although we won't see that right now. I would suspect.
Play a bird, maybe.
Let's see. How much does he have on his? Well, yes.
Yeah, play a bird.
Because you're not about to tap.
Just go ahead and play it. Bird.
That is the word.
That is the word. Right now it is. It has to be. Yeah. Or is another breath? He might. I mean, he might. You know, I guess.
But you only heal 2. That seems wasteful.
Healing to full.
Neither.
Why not play the bird? Well, I mean, AgentPWE is the player who famously announced before the tournament that he will make plays that are, quote, too big brain for the announcers to understand. He's done that in his previous games so far.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's playing, like, 18-dimensional chess or something.
Underwater blindfolded chess.
Yes.
That's what he's doing. So, he'll have a reason for not playing the bird. Whatever that reason may be.
I was gonna say it could be Dark Skies, but he's played both already.
He has. So, are you forced to pull out this Twisting Nether? You could use your Faceless.
Netherwing Faceless?
Works.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's why he's keeping the Albatross.
For what?
For Faceless. Not necessarily exactly right now, but
or Plague of Flames.
Or Plague of Flames.
So they're not the plays are not too big brain, they just take a while for our brains. Happens. Yeah. Use the Faceless.
I don't like doing that.
Well, it's a good play.
It's a good play. Yeah. Listen, just because it's a good play doesn't mean you don't dislike doing it.
I always like making a good
It feels bad to have to kill off a 5/5 to get a 4/4.
A 4/4 with a rush is better than a 5/5. Generally, just always.
Yeah, but oftentimes you can do 1/1s. I feel like they'll look better.
That Deathwing might sit for a while. Mortal Coil, Snap, Play. Oh, Mountain Giant is a nice pickup.
Yes.
Like to see
the question is, do you want to probably clear the board right now, right? Or do you not? You can probably Nether Breath the Little Dragon and just say we both have an 8/8.
Hang out. You finish rights first. And you're still considering playing your Galakrond soon. Why not?
He played the bird!
The bird! We made it. Why play the bird now, though? Now
it doesn't make sense.
Now my brain doesn't catch up for like another minute or so.
Maybe he was thinking about the Fiendish Rite setup and he was worried he wouldn't have the mana next turn to do it.
BeterBabbit played a bird, so he was like, I'm gonna play a bird. Is Alexstrasza a bird? Kind of, right?
No, Alexstrasza is a dragon, which common knowledge would suggest are reptiles.
But they also like fly like birds.
So do bats, and still they are not birds.
They're also not reptiles.
No, they're mammals. My point was, I mean, look at the pterodactyls. If you like.
There's animals that fly that aren't birds, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
but
the pterodactyl.
It's like close enough, though. I think dragons might as well be birds.
Very bold statement.
I mean, why do we need so many different species anyway?
Because because of biology. That's
How
it
about
works.
just this, right? If it flies, it's a bird. If it swims, it's a fish.
No.
And
If it's bipedal and is not feathered, it's a human.
Nah, no. If it walks on land, it's a land animal. We just need those three: air, land, water.
Yes, for day-to-day use, that might
If we
be
ever find something in space, so be it.
that might be fair enough, but for scientific understanding, it's not very practical.
This is Hearthstone we're talking about.
Well, are we though?
Spider-Man meme coming in hot. He's taking some risks out here, man. He's just leaving this wide open.
Yeah, leaving
This is a win, by the
14
way.
points of damage on the board.
This should be a win. Yeah, this is a win.
With
The Galakron or the Leroy or the Zephyrus,
the Galakron does not currently possess the claw,
but Leroy and Zephyrus do
but Zephyrus does.
easily. So
Zephyrus does possess a claw. It's called Gorehowl,
Gorehowl, man. So
but it loses its durability if you hit the hero.
decides to forgo the Shield of Galakron for no taunts, and he kind of pays the price for it. Agent PWE there, as BeterBabbit, with the help of the dragons, which are birds, basically, wins the first game. Come on, they are. Wins the first game, takes a 1-0 lead, and he's now got a choice between two remaining decks.
The Galakron Aggro Warrior and the Galakron Control Warlock.
Whereas, of course, Agent PWE still has his full arsenal, which might...
Which includes a Galakron Warrior and a Galakron Control Warlock.
that exactly.
I'm just saying.
Might be the case. He might play this
And
one.
both players bring Highlander Hunter. One is banned, but both bring it.
Both bring it. Similar items. All
That was my point,
board,
yes.
yeah. Let me know in the comments if you think that a dragon should be classified as a bird, just for clarification. I think why not, right? Like, what's the main difference in Hearthstone even?
Dragons are scaled and they breathe fire or other stuff.
Not all dragons breathe fire.
No, some of them breathe life.
Yeah, I mean,
Or,
birds
like-
are like feathered and they crap on your car.
I hate it when they do that.
I'd rather a bird crapped on my car than a dragon breathed fire onto my car.
But one of those is just way more realistic to happen, and one of those is
Yeah,
a mild
that's-
annoyance, the other one isn't.
Yeah, the other one's like a big annoyance
Yes.
if it occurred. So, yeah, dragons to me. Let's just. I mean, like have you ever seen Fairy Dragon?
Yes.
That's basically a bird.
No.
He looks like a bird. The other ones look like bigger birds, honestly. They look like Big Bird. Not Big Bird. Have you ever noticed that Big Bird doesn't look like a bird?
He kind of does, though.
No.
I was just thinking that
It looks like a rubber
that's the
bird.
opportunity for that one meme from The Office, though. Like
Wait,
HR wants you to find the difference between those two
Oh yeah,
pictures.
they're the same picture. Yeah.
Big bird and a dragon.
Yeah, basically, right? Like just Bad Luck Albatross and Alex Straza too. Just the grand scheme of things, same thing. Let me know in the comments, man. But
Mortal Coil may be coming up, maybe not. We don't know.
I would suggest it.
Judging by how Agent PWE
Yes.
played last round, it's gonna be Dragon Black Cultist Pass.
Of course, the big brain plays that the casters don't understand would have been coining the Mountain Giant.
I did call it.
Yes.
It is the Dragon Black Cultist and then Pass.
Yeah.
Drawing cards is BeterBabbit.
Makes sense for Peter
Playing
Babbit.
Eternium Rover does BeterBabbit.
Man. Alright. Is it giant now? Is it time, or is it time to deal with this stuff? Because it feels like it would be the
I
time
mean,
to
it
do
can
the
still
latter.
be Giant Coin Coil.
Corn Coil. One of my favorite plays. And I think
Because he can't coin the giant, obviously.
Okay.
That's
People
probably
have
why he
tried.
kept the coil.
People have tried. Pick another coin.
Can't afford it. Will there be another trade?
There should be, for sure, yeah.
There is.
It is. Good stuff by Agent PWE. Defended this.
Not what
pretty
you're
well.
looking for.
Not exactly.
Second Blast from
no.
Mercenary. I mean, you
You'd
can
rather want
use
some
it.
invocations for yourself.
Yes. Uses it, hits in the face, armors up. Not what you want to do there.
Leaves a bit of a Mortal Coil opportunity to sit there. He can play the second Mountain Giant and played hard if he wants to. The chance is
At
there.
this point, Double Giant, keep hitting the face over and over.
Yeah, I mean, you might clear the board this turn again. but...
Remember what happens when you play your 8-8 Advent on 2?
Yeah, you can't, you don't have the amount of time here, but you'll get there soon enough, though. That's to invoke himself. Sensible play. Leaves a couple 1-1s, got options for that, got Faceless, got Sack back.
Trades with the Giant.
I like the play.
It's not a bad play, it's just a very conservative play.
Gotta take it.
And once again, no great plays for BeterBabbit.
No invocaciones. And he resigns this because he just doesn't get any defense. So, not exactly the luck of the draw there, which means AgentPWE coming back with their Warlock quickly with the Revenge story and picks up the win, draws the game at 1 each. And now also is down to his final 2 decks, one of which is the Warrior, the other one is the Highlander Hunter.
Yes, and I would assume that AgentPWE is very confident in the Highlander Hunter, considering that he considered that the most ban-worthy deck in BeterBabbit's lineup.
Yeah, you would think so.
So he must think very highly of that deck, so maybe we'll see that next. Maybe he's keeping best for last, we don't know.
Perhaps. What is best?
Well, that's what I'm saying, if he's very confident with the deck, then he will probably consider that best.
This video is sponsored by Beverage. Drink it. I don't
you would assume he thinks of it more highly than of, for example, the Galakrond Control Warlock, because he did not ban that.
Maybe. We got Daniel versus the cooler Daniel going on. With the double Garrosh, one of them is golden.
Which I suppose makes it cooler.
Yes, and that is the Warrior Mirror.
Because gold has very good heat transference.
Yes, and he's standing in fire. Is Garrosh.
That seems like the opposite of cool.
It's pretty.
Which is hot.
It's metaphorically cool.
Yes! That being said, I guess you armor up and pass. That's really not too hard to figure out.
Dude, Alex Straza has more similarities with your average bird than Big Bird. Like, Big Bird walks. Have you noticed that Big Bird doesn't fly?
Have you noticed that birds also walk?
But they also fly.
Not all of them.
Most of the time, most of them do.
Have you ever heard of, say, penguins?
Yes, but those are exceptions that confirm that there is a rule. Most birds at most times fly. I have never seen big...
Well, yes.
I have never observed Big Bird fly. I have observed dragons fly.
Yes, that is one trait that they possess.
They have wings with which they can fly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So does Big Bird.
So does dragons.
Yes.
When they fly, they are generally more bird-shaped than Big Bird is bird-shaped. Big Bird has an above-average head for his body. His head is twice the width of his neck.
The thing is that, yes.
That's not what birds do.
But his head definitely is more bird-like than that of a dragon.
I'm not so sure.
With having a beak and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're discussing this instead of commentating the game, by the way.
We are commentating the game, but sometimes...
Oh,
yes, but sometimes things become important.
Important, he says!
What? I'm just saying. Like, we might as well just go with dragons as birds, just to make it simple. Wouldn't cost us much.
Except for biological accuracy.
But this is Hearthstone, though. See this 7-mana hero that he's got? That's a big bird. This Galakrond, the bird dragon. And he might play it at some point. But he's gonna evoke it soon. Why not?
Yes,
Take
we see Galakronds, of course, on both hands.
Gotta deny that draw as much as possible, so one-shot that Acolyte. Any chance you get Sound of Ruin picked up is a good one.
Not this turn, though. You might want to Awaken.
Yeah, you could also just play Shield, why not?
Yeah, I mean, Awaken would have... Yeah, Awaken and Inner Rage was dealt with both opposing minions.
I like the development of the taunt, you're just not allowing any ritual choppers.
That's fair enough. Speaking of Scions, guess who's ready?
Who is ready?
I mean, who's as in who's Scion? But
AgentPWE Scions are ready.
Yes, and
they're set to
together with one of those Inner Rages, a single Scion can take out the Shield of Galakrond.
Which is quite a bit. You can also play the Ritual Chopper along with it, of course.
Yes! You can deal 4 damage to the... Well, 6 damage to the face.
Yeah.
Establish majorly, and take out a big Tom.
Yeah.
That seems like a good play. It's not AgentPWE's play, but it seems like a good play.
Let's go double Invocation instead. And I like this because it sets up Galakrond next turn.
It does set up Galakrond next turn, which is probably what I was thinking. But it is a little bit wasteful in terms of attack. Because
it's good for the value though.
wait, why did he trade his minion away though?
I'm not sure. Maybe he didn't want to take face damage.
Because he did hit with the face.
He did. Yes. But he had to sack something in, right?
Why?
The mallet doesn't deal 5, does deal 4.
The weapon plus double invoke deals 7.
Oh, invoke twice.
Which was your whole point of why this turn was good. I feel like you just unnecessarily sacked a minion there.
That's a big brand placement. Don't question him. He knows what he's doing. AgentPWE is now a huge bird. Do you see that?
The only difference is that he would have used 1 durability of the weapon, which didn't matter because he has the claw.
Yep. He is a huge.
That's something to look at.
He is a huge bird hero. BeterBabbit is not. Case rest.
Dragons are not birds.
They might as well be though. I know that also cows aren't
You're
bears.
being facetious.
I know that cows aren't bears either, but they're close enough for me to say it. Okay? Like, remember Sandhoof Water Bear? Yes. It's close enough.
I don't know why that's a discussion. Cows are not bears.
But it's like, it almost
Yes, they're
works.
quadrupedal mammals, but so are most mammals.
Large quadrupedal mammals.
Generally, yes.
And
yeah.
Tauren look more bearish, which also has a different meaning, but doesn't matter. More like a bear than a regular cow. Also.
How do we like Dragon Breeder on this line on here?
Yeah, why not? He might consider it.
3 damages, why not, apparently.
Decides to go smack him though. I mean, he's got an impressive board and says basically deal with this BeterBabbit. And BeterBabbit
says nope.
Can't deal with this. Nope, not doing it. He obviously the more aggressive deck of this one too, and can't really deal with that board, which means AgentPWE has rallied back and taken the lead for the first time in this
And
match.
he now is forced to play his Galakrond Control Warlock.
He is. And
Against
BeterBabbit,
either the Aggro Warrior again, which is not favored, or the Galakrond Control Warlock,
which would be a
which will be about even.
Which would be a mirror. And BeterBabbit, of course, looking to take this all the way to overtime, so to speak. Go the full distance.
Yeah, no, it will be overtime if they play more than 5 matches, which they
really
can't.
don't. He's gonna take it all. He's gonna take it the distance, is what he's trying to do.
Yes, that is accurate.
Brings the warrior right back out.
Wait, the hunter. I'm sorry. What was I thinking?
Yeah, you said the control warlock, I think.
Yes,
But the
he already
hunter,
won
the
that.
hunter,
Yeah, sorry,
is
the
correct.
hunter. That, of course, changes also what I said about the matchups.
Yes. And he's a Highlander hunter, not a face hunter.
Yes, very important. Most hunters aren't. Actually, I think they're both pretty.
It's pretty
prominent.
balanced, yeah.
I like Rat Trap.
Rat Trap is not bad. If
never-
your opponent has the coin, Rat Trap is usually
I never
a bit
don't
better.
like Rat Trap.
You never don't like Rat Trap.
Yes, it seems like it's always a good play. I mean, it's
If your opponent has 2 cards on hand, 0 on deck.
yeah, but then you like.
Then you play you play Bad Luck Albatross
figuratively.
and then make him play 3. Rat Trap Albatross synergy. It's the bird stuff, man. All come together. And then
It's all about the birds in this one, people.
then you even get the rat, which is also almost a bird. Not really. Rats aren't birds. They're not even close. Rats aren't even close to birds.
Yeah, I was just thinking, but they're significantly further than dragons.
Yes, dragons are a lot closer to birds than
Yes.
rats.
As a matter of fact, dragons would actually be somewhat close to birds in the same way that the aforementioned pterodactyl would be.
Yeah, chickens
Because-
are evolved from dinosaurs.
Yes, because birds are directly descended from reptiles, and there were flying reptiles in between,
Yeah, so
like
basically
the pterodactyl and the
Archaeopteryx. So they're
Is there
basically
not a syllable missing? I feel like there's a syllable
they're
missing.
basically just the metaphorical early birds then.
Y'all are dragons.
Yeah.
Probably within the first however much.
FBI don't move. Man, we got a good game there.
How fast do people have to come to be dragons?
For early bird? 5?
Yes.
No, first hour. If you comment within the first hour of this, you're getting the early bird rank for Discord. Pro tip. Face Stalker about to show up here, probably pressing the hero power along with it. Why not? Is Face Stalker a bird? I don't know.
Actually, seems to be a reptile.
Yeah, he's one of those non-flying dragons, right? Is he a dragon? He's a beast. Oh, he's even a beast. Then it's not even. Yeah, not even close.
He's some sort of lizard.
He stalks faces.
Because we all know, it's the year of the lizard.
It is the year of the lizard.
Because that's what dragons are. They're big lizards.
And there's a snipe?
Hit the best target it could from BeterBabbit's
Now,
perspective.
Inner Rage would trigger the rat trap, but he's not going to do that because BeterBabbit knows that. Or at least he has a strong inclination.
Yeah,
about
also
it.
there was at this point there was no reason because he did all of his attacks.
Varanus is a play, stat-wise. Value-wise, not the greatest Varanus we've ever seen.
But you'd rather play Varanus
Then
when
nothing,
it's bad
for
than
sure.
nothing. Yeah.
Scion should be Snap. And there we go, building a big board. And AgentPWE is going to be hard-pressed to find a way to handle this right now. Because he really hasn't drawn answers so far.
And Freezing Trap is really awkward here, by the way, as a side note, because Scion is something that you'd want Freezing Trap to almost.
Now, Sandbinder could be important to find himself a Zephyr's board clear.
Yeah, but 1 mana board clear is not going to happen.
Not this turn.
Arcane Explosion, but it's still too expensive.
He'll hold it, play it next turn. I think that's still doable. You have Alexstrasza into his ulti in the 2 plays after, which are strong.
Yeah.
And as BeterBabbit, you just gotta keep pushing it. He
That's
freezes.
exactly what I said.
Scion. That's smart.
Exactly what I said. Because you can replay it,
Yeah.
and
As a full
Scion
thing.
is worth it at 6 mana.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Like, are you kidding me?
Absolutely, and he'll gladly take it too.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
plays the full board out. He's gonna go face with the Malady. He doesn't give a damn. He doesn't noob.
It's really more of an axe.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, doesn't care about that Sandbinder. Bind sand all you want. Zephyrs is gonna be pretty much forced out.
I assume you hit the Sandbinder if you Acolyte to make sure you get the Holy Nova, right?
Yeah, if you want Holy Nova, then I guess.
I would assume that's the best one. It heals you and it deals with the board.
Yeah, you could hit into the Reborn to make sure everything goes.
Yeah, but is there a board clear that deals 3 or more damage in Classic that also optimally also heals you?
Well, there's one that you don't really want, which is Hellfire.
Yeah.
Not huge, huh?
Nova. Yeah, Nova's good enough, I
I
think.
think Nova is. It is, yeah.
It's a little awkward, but I think leaving the 1 on the board is not nearly as threatening as
It's okay.
really any of your other concerns right now.
Picks up another axe.
Another axe.
Another axe.
Now, noteworthy that he cannot Inner Rage the Acolyte. I mean, 3+7 would still not quite be lethal.
Because of deadness.
It still is worthwhile to know.
Yes.
Now, Battle Rage does draw 2 cards, and you can up it to 3 very easily.
I think you have to establish a board presence, because you can't allow AgentPWE to just play this Alexstrasza without second thought.
That's why I liked Scion Inner Rage.
Galakrond drawn. That's going to be huge himself. One day. Scion seems important to me.
Remind me really quickly. Can I not hover over there? As well, the animation showed it in the meantime. Yes.
But he's fully developed.
That's what I was trying to look at, but there is a giant rat.
Giant rat, which is going to go right away.
And I guess we're gonna kill everything?
Not entertaining that, exactly.
Nope.
Face, because damage.
The place.
And
That Galakrond is 5.
it's 5 damage with the claw.
Which is 1 off of where you want to be.
That means the Acolyte needs to go,
And
and you gamble.
Agent was looking at the secrets. And that respect for... I mean, he's gonna go with the... probably still better option here.
Crowdrost from Marstrake, no removal.
Yeah, I mean... You play the Marstrake and you Crowdroster the... No, that didn't quite hit the mark, right. You wanted to do that the other way around. You wanted to...
And he gives up because of,
You wanted to hit the 2-1
Yeah,
with the Sandbinder and Crowdroster the Acolyte.
exactly.
Not a huge difference.
It happens.
But and now we are going all the way.
We're going the distance, and what's the
Control Warlock
matchup?
versus Highlander Hunter.
Wow. That's going to be good. That's going to be a good match. AgentPWE, BeterBabbit taking it down to the wire here, duking it out for a spot in the American Championship game, which is a big stage, by the way. Like, this is no joke anymore. This is Elite Hearthstone now. So, the pressure is on, but I think we're going to see a good one here. So, once again, before this, drop a like on the video. These guys definitely deserve it, as we see who's going on to face the man himself, Crown Cougar, in the finals. And I like this curve as the hunter right off the bat for AgentPWE.
And I don't hate me an early Zul'jin. I mean, it's not what you want to play early, but knowing you have in your backhand
having it
can inform your plays a little bit.
Alex Draza picked up there for BeterBabbit. Also the Ziliax, he has his favorite cultist, of course, which is coming down. They're playing fast, they're playing quick.
And I kind of like an explosive trap here, to be honest.
Explosive looks tempting, for sure. You could also do fan favorite Face Stalker Coin, Hero Power.
Well, yes, but then you know for a fact you're getting, what is it, either Snake or Rat?
Snake or Rat. Snipe is also still there.
Oh, yeah, right, Snipe is also in there, yeah. So...
Your opponent doesn't, and Snake would be pretty cool.
That's true, your opponent has to play around all of them. I've said this before, but it's really awkward to play around the Hunter secrets.
Because especially because it's got all
Snipe, Explosive, and Freezing, all very different.
Almost impossible to play the perfect play for every secret case.
Yes.
Tough.
That also, of course, in Highlander specifically means that the more secrets you've seen, the more you know what's coming up.
Yes.
And then Hunter's Pack just ruins you again.
Because there's no dupes. That too.
Because then you just absolutely don't know. We're gonna see the careful.
This is also a very sensible play. Well, now he purchases the Hero Power. Why?
Well,
not?
you know.
Why not?
Some would consider this a very odd play, if you will.
He made it anyway. He made it.
I was referencing the old school days there.
But that did 3, not 2.
Yeah.
Face Stalker Snap Play comes up with the Hero Power. There's a secret that's going to show up for AgentPWE here. And it is!
Check
what that is.
Snipe.
Feel Sniperoo.
Which might be the best one in the current situation.
That might be pretty good, depending on what we're seeing.
Because Rat, you're not that... actually... Well, I mean... When you're playing aggressively, that's still pretty good. Because picking up...
Zilix is probably still one of the better minions you want to take it on.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that protects you from hitting your opponent another 3, which, if you're really playing...
You could have hit it with your own Ziliax.
That's true.
Just answer it that way.
I have done that before.
Seeing double max here, maybe? Snippity snappity? Snip looks a bit like a bird. More like a crab, though. He's more like a crab.
Yes, he does look like a crab, which might be by design.
He plays one Snip Snap, doesn't coin the echo, just hero power.
That hero power is necessary every single turn. That's the Hunter mentality.
Plays are too big brain for us to understand. There's the Shield of Galakron for BeterBabbit. That's an important one.
And it dies to Ziliax.
Some nice symmetry in the house, and I'm expecting a Ziliax.
I mean, it's almost too good not to, right?
A kill command also works for it.
Yeah. But I also like healing 5.
Yes.
Brings it back to
that is not a bad idea.
And you can still play the links either way.
Getting a 5/5 mech.
With lifesteal and taunt.
With absolutely everything, yes. I'll take it.
And Death Rattle summon 2 1/1s, but yeah.
Explosive Trap. And he just coins the hyena, so...
Not coined, actually.
Didn't coin the he could have played it right away. But good play with the secret there still.
I can see it.
This might be a Veil Worshipper time. This might also be Dark Skies, though, or Plague of Flames.
Tested for freezing there. Didn't find it. Is probably expecting the explosive now.
Yeah, so he kills as many of his small guys off as he could there. Sensible play. Is he thinking just hit into the 2/3 play Netherwing? So that's
evidently not.
That's of course fine. And actually the cultist for maximum damage. That's the 7/1.
To be fair, that cultist is not protected enough that it would get to attack.
That's
actually,
no,
never mind. I didn't realize that he, of course, had 2 attacks because of Rush. So technically, if you don't know your opponent has something on hand, which of course you know the links.
You know he has these links, yeah.
Yeah. Zephyr's also not looking too bad, actually. Because you get Nova right now, probably.
Like.
Or Arcane Explosion, either one works. Fan of Knives, right.
That's nice, is playable. I like
I like it.
I generally like the AoEs. And there's an appearance from Dragon Ball poster himself. Fan favorite, of course. Everybody loves him.
And there is dragons coming up.
There is dragons, okay?
Potentially.
But there is dragons.
decides to play the freezing trap instead of the hero power.
That's an interesting choice.
Especially because there's nothing on the board, you don't know what it's gonna trap.
Yeah, Veldworshipper instant play. Kronks.
And Galakrond! The dream team!
Wow. That was a huge play for BeterBabbit there.
And another breath to heal back up.
Fully develop Galakrond and the Kronks to follow. That is hugely important.
Yes!
That will be important. You could coin the Alex.
Yes, you could also still play the Zilliax if you like.
Sure.
But
It's gonna coin the Alex here. We'll probably
the double Deathwing.
we'll probably delay the probably gonna delay the Galakrond for a turn.
Oh, Marstrike Twin Turn in that order is actually pretty good.
Maybe doesn't play Twin Turn Marstrike at all then.
But you wanted pressure!
But big brain, man. He's playing that around the twisting net. A little bit at least. Yeah. It's kind of justified now.
Yeah, but also it's gonna be... I mean, I guess you have the 1/1 to take out the poisons, but, you know.
It's still played now.
I still like Marstrike, yeah. I also like Counterspec, generally. Oh, dude! What about the next level play of that? Is that the one I think it is? Yeah.
Yep.
Imagine you snipe off the Kronks, or even the Zilliax.
Grab the Kronks.
Or the Godfrey.
Zilix is gone.
Sorry, Zephyrs, I meant. Sorry.
Zephyrs, yes. It's
Like, there's a bunch of good things to snipe off with it.
Yeah. Dark Skies, clear the board, says BeterBabbit. I'm not having any of this nonsense. And here's my Galakrond. Deal with this. This is a big bird. He's fully developed.
It's not a word.
Get it. 4 demons on hand. Siegebreaker is a good one.
11 cards in deck, and he played the Galakrond, which I'm not sure if that's an indication one way or the other, but how do I feel about this thing? I don't know. I mean, now this turn you probably can't afford it, but Varanus Explosive.
Varanus is interesting.
Varanus Explosive hero power, you know, just
chill? Maybe.
I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Which would Imps Death Rattle triggering with no minions on the board?
It's hard. This is a tough battle, man. This is big stakes. Let's not forget how important this is.
The thing is, I really still like the Wild Bloodstinger dude, but you're not gonna have a good situation to play him, really.
Yeah, he doesn't really do anything else, is the thing. There's Secret Keeper, so very disciplined, very orderly play from AgentPWE.
Yeah, but that also means that you can now trade off like a good chunk of your board.
As he should.
Before you trigger it, yeah.
Suspecting a explosive trap there.
Oh, wait, remind me, what's yellow? It's freezing. Right, so you can't even do it that well. You would have to freeze the Bush with him, then hit the 2 4/1s into the Varanus, and then like crazy Netherwing or something.
Probably.
And mind you, I think every single minion on BeterBabbit's hand right now, maybe not, I mean, even the Dragon Queen, is a good Wild Bloodstinger target.
Yes.
And so are most of the minions in his deck, so that's why I like this card a lot in this matchup.
You have to find the right moment to play it. Takes minimum damage on the explosive here. And
can still play the Netherwing, right.
Down.
So he did trigger both Seekers and play the Netherwing. That's actually pretty good.
Brain.
And maybe you have enough breathing room this turn, and
put the shield down, I think, and you put 5 to the face.
What spells has he played? I guess mostly the Secrets, right? But Zul'jin...
Siamat's a big draw.
That's a good draw, yeah.
I'd like to see that. Deal with some stuff.
Because the thing is, as I've said before, the turn I called out the Bloodstinger when he got it, he could have played it.
He could have.
And now he doesn't get the opportunity anymore.
It's tough, yeah, it's tough.
Because it's very expensive.
You don't necessarily want to summon a big thing for your opponent either at this point.
Well, but unless it's... Wait, how much attack does it have? 6. Yes, unless it's literally
Alex.
the 8/8,
yeah.
You're gonna be fine. And if it's Alex, it's still significantly less than if it comes down with a Battle Cry. So...
But it's a free attack. Siamat is an option. Poacher is an option. But I like the Siamat and bow sort of thing. You got Russian Wind Fury there. Take big things out.
Yes, and you can still, if you want to take the weapon, take out the 1/1.
Yeah, gotta play yourself a fair share of defense here.
Or go into the face.
Put it to the face, why not?
That does, of course, set up the Zul'jin play as well when all the secrets are triggered again.
Active Krongs. In the house, he might summon an 8/8. He could also deal the damage, and he will. So he's pushing it just a little bit. Fiendish Rise coming down, so he's really going for it now. saying I'm gonna produce maximum damage this turn. There's another 9. And a bunch of pressure now. Still not hitting with the claw.
Yeah, because you can do it in time, but now Zul'jin is necessary.
Yeah, Fan of Knives is a big one, of course.
Oh, right, Fan of Knives also gets replayed. Yeah.
And there's the coin.
Hey, don't knock the coin.
Take the coin. Anytime. All the secrets, of course.
BeterBabbit
knows what those are. Basically, well, those two.
Well, he knows because he's seen them played, but also just because they are actually publicly displayed when he played. He was thinking about attacking with a weapon, which is a bit aggressive. How bad is it really to freeze your Kronks?
It's pretty good. I like my dude. I'm a simple person. I like my Kronks frozen, and that might not be bad.
He might also just take Secret Eater out of the Zephyrus.
If he gets it, he might. Yeah.
I mean, with double secrets up, you're gonna get it.
It is quite possible. So let's go Dragon Queen instead here. Pressure Town.
Fair enough. I mean, you have the 5 plus the Dragon Queen is 13. Is 2 of lethal.
Triggers the secrets in the correct order too.
So the Dragon Queen has to find 2 points of damage.
2 points.
Not by the way, not face damage, just board stats.
Well,
there we go.
There it is. Take.
Goes next, yeah. And what is the other one? It's not what you
it's
see.
the mad aspect.
But you have enough. You have.
So far you do. So Answer Town for AgentPWE.
Poacher Deadly Shot kills both of them.
Yes.
Kill Command Deadly Shot kills both of them as well. It looks like it might be Poacher time now.
Yeah.
Which I agree with. It's probably the stronger play. It heals your opponent by 2, which is not your main concern right now. And it keeps the kill command, which is probably a bigger concern. And it puts more stats on the board.
Yes, so we are in a major battle here. This is, once again, let me remind you, for a spot in the American Conference Championship game against Crown Cocker himself.
Yeah, and now he can still play the Ursatron, or to use the hero power. No matter what you do, however, Plague of Flames just kills your board. And you have to consider, right, in 3 turns, weapon plus hero power is... Wait, no, actually, he doesn't have quite the durability, but...
Kozo plays Deathwing here. He decides to just go with the Plague.
It's a very nice play.
Cleanup. He puts Deathwing down for free, actually. Sure, why not? Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm saying deal with it.
Chaos Gazer hits the Ursatron.
Yeah, not that big, but what are you gonna do? You have to kill command the Gazer
counting
and
damage, of course, if
freeze.
you're agent at some point. We have 5 there. Huffer kill command would be 1 off.
Right, Huffer kill command is 9 plus the 5 is 14.
BeterBabbit shaking the numbers in his brain. Maybe he was thinking.
But again, kill command and what was I thinking? What was I saying earlier? Kill command and freezing does deal with the Deathwing.
Yeah.
Permanently, because wait, how much? No, wait, it doesn't. Right, it's 8. Yeah, so it doesn't actually deal. It actually ever so barely is playable again.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't mind the 10 mana 12/12.
That is true. But then Eater of Secrets of Zephyrus might come in handy though.
Yes. Big brain play. Right, so I don't think that AgentPWE has an out here, assuming BeterBabbit plays optional.
He plays Hilazi to set up
to
the Lynxes.
Freezing, yeah.
The Lynxes.
Time ran out? Or did he hit one or something?
Even then.
Yeah, no, the secret Eater, yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying, if he plays it optimally. SI Infiltrator. I thought for a second I just didn't get it, but...
Take it in style. And BeterBabbit is moving on to the American Conference Championship game. Ladies and gentlemen, the first championship game is set. Americas, we have Crown Cocker and BeterBabbit. Let's get it. This was a great game. I mean, fantastic showing, of course, by AgentPWE. Thank you so much for playing. That was Elite Hearthstone. 2 of the world's best here, absolutely no doubt. But well, hopefully we'll see you again in the next one, obviously. Enjoy the rest of the tournament, and thank you for participating. And BeterBabbit, congratulations! They say everything's bigger in Texas. Let's go. You are made it to the championship game against Crown Cooker, and everyone's looking forward to it. It's gonna be a dream come true there, because you're playing for the big one, which is going to be fantastic. One more match to come up in the semi-final rounds, which is the last spot of the European tournament, Ryokuma versus Lemonade. That's coming up over the next few days. And hopefully it'll be interesting, as AgentPWE and BeterBabbit are having a nice discussion here already. So great sportsmanship there. Let me remind you again to drop a like on this video if you did enjoy it. Support these great competitors, and if you want to hang out with them and us and learn about Hearthstone and get better in the company of great players like this, you can join our Discord server. Link to that is in the description. It's free, of course. Everyone's invited. It's completely open, and we can hang out there. It's a fun place, and this tournament is organized in there, so good place to hang out if you want to be close to the action. Until the next video, though, JJ.
That's it.
That's it.